Chapter 2. Now, when Yeshua was born in Beit Lahem of Judea, Herodes was the king. During that time, some astrologers came to Jerusalem from the east. When they arrived, they asked the people, "Where is the child who was born to be the king of the Judeans? We saw his star in the east, and we have come to adore him." King Herodes was shaken when he heard this, and not only him. Everyone in Jerusalem was disturbed by this news, and so he called a meeting of the religious leaders and the lawyers, and he asked them, "Where will the Anointed One be born?" "He will be born in Beit Lahem of Judea," they answered, because that is what God's spokesman wrote. Beit Lahem of Judea. You are in no way the least significant city in the kings of Judea, because the king who will guide and protect my people Israel will come from you. And then Herodes secretly called the astrologers so that he could find out exactly when they had first seen the star. And he told them, "Go to Beit Lahem and carefully seek the boy. And when you find him, come back and tell me where he is, so that I can also go there and adore him." After the king spoke to them, they left, and they followed that same star that they had first seen in the east. At last it came and stopped and stayed over where the boy was living. And when they saw that the star had stopped over the house, they were very happy and they celebrated. And when they went inside the house, they saw the boy with his mother, Miriam, and they fell down to the floor and adored him. And they opened their sacks of treasures and gave him gifts such as gold, anointing oil, and pure incense. Afterwards, they had dreams that they shouldn't go back to report to Herodes, and so they left and went back to their own country by a different road. And after they left, the messenger of Yehovah appeared in Joseph's dream and told him, "Herodes is seeking to kill the boy, so get up and take him and his mother and run to Mitzrayim and stay there until I come to you again." So Joseph got up in the middle of the night and took the boy and his mother and ran to Mitzrayim, and they stayed there until Herodes had died. This happened so that the things Yehovah had said through his spokesman would happen. "I have called my son to come back from Mitzrayim." And when Herodes realized that the astrologers had tricked him, he was furious, and he ordered his soldiers to kill all the boys who were 2 years old and younger in Beit Lahem and its surrounding areas, because the astrologers told him when the star appeared, so he knew how old the boy would be. All of this happened because of what the spokesman of God, Jeremiah, had said long before. "In Ramatayim, I can hear the weeping, and I can see the great grief and sorrow. Rachel was weeping over her murdered children, and she was unwilling to be comforted because they were all dead." But after King Herodes had died, the messenger of Yehovah came to Joseph in a dream in Mitzrayim and told him, "Get up, take the boy and his mother, and go to the land of Israel, because everyone who was trying to kill the boy is dead." And Joseph woke up and took the boy and his mother, and they went back to the land of Israel. And when he heard that Archelaus had taken over the kingship of Judea from his father Herodes, he was afraid to go there. And so God showed him in a dream that he should go to the region of Galilee. And they stayed there. And they started living in the city of Nazareth, because the spokesman of God had said he will be called the Nazareth.